By the way,
I'd like to discuss our next move and our plan for the general future. Come speak to me in the conference room later. You got it, boss. It's crazy to think, but we had succeeded. We beat an archangel. I guess the nahobino really are just that strong. But now what? Oh, this wasn't even my idea. I guess now that the deed is done, the betrayal is over, we don't really know what comes next. I imagine this is how the guy that killed Caesar felt. Once the, adrenaline's out of your system, you're just left kind of clueless. But then again, it wasn't just one dude that killed Caesar. It's a whole bunch of guys. But then again, it was one guy that did the first blow. Does this even apply to us at all? Not really. After all, we were just kind of performing self-defense. Abdiel started this. It's not my fault I was a nahobino. Sure beats dying against those demons, but yeah, we've basically taken over Bethel HQ, for Japan at least. Might be a good idea to get to know our co-workers if we're all in this together. I've been working here for a while now, never really got your name.
Yes.
After Armageddon forced the myriad gods of Japan to expend their powers and go into hiding, the Japanese branch's strength was depleted and was therefore in danger of being absorbed. That's why we use the protophene technology and mass-produced the Aogami model to prove that we could still fight. Because in Japan, protophenes have been created and deployed as heroes time and time again, for as long as anyone can remember. Man, that's a long name, bro, but thanks. I'll try my best to remember it. But yeah, I guess Aogami isn't the only of his kind. There's other protophenes. It's kind of hard to imagine, but I mean, I'll take his word for it. How long have the protophenes been around? Have they fought in other conflicts in Japan? Protected us from other, alien threats? I don't know. I want to hear more. Maybe, this lady knows.
Yes?
Apparently she does. Oh, you're curious why it's called Bethel. Let's see. If I remember right, it's the name of a location mentioned in the Old Testament of the Bible. It apparently means house of God. And turns out, house of God is full of angels. Big surprise, right? Thanks for the trivia, but that doesn't explain the other regions of Bethel, the Norse and the Greek one. Does Bethel, India also have a bunch of angels running the show? Maybe not after the, Battle of Armageddon. I guess the staff's running a little thin.
speaking of which,
Sounds like that Yakumo broke in again. That rapscallion, I've had enough of him. Ooh. The logs suggest he definitely made out about Bethel's joint summit. But I take it he didn't show up there himself. Yeah, he would have got owned. Oh my god. It's like 6, deities all at once. Glad to hear he didn't cause any trouble, though. But don't relax yet. He's definitely watching for our next move. Although, after watching that fiasco, he might just be gloating. Seeing Bethel so divided is probably exactly what he wants. Yeah, he's pretty anti-demon, but anyway, didn't really get a lot of camaraderie out of the other Bethel agents. Do we even call ourselves that anymore? I don't know. Guess that's up for Koshimizu to decide. And speaking of, sorry boss, we're 20 minutes late to the meeting.
Now then, I will go over our plans once more. As I stated earlier, the Japanese branch will become its own entity, separate from Bethel. And in order to save Tokyo, we are going to take God's throne. If there's anything you aren't clear on, now would be the time to ask. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail. Ever since time out of mind, the gods would do battle for the right to rule the world. Before the Creator reigned supreme, the throne belonged to Baal, god of the harvest. And even before that, it was held by Ra, the sun god. Every god who assumes the throne obtains its vast power, enough to reshape the world however they see fit. As such, many a god has fallen in pursuit of that power. Regarding the war of the gods, the Empyrean, the throne of creation lies at the pinnacle of Empyrean heaven, or simply the Empyrean, as it has become known. That is where the Creator would be now, were he not ousted by Lucifer, as was claimed.
Considering our fusion into a nahobino, the claim is likely valid.
Only nahobino are allowed in the Empyrean's sacred space. As such, none have entered thus far. But you, however, can. Do not fear, I won't let you go it alone. I intend to become a nahobino as well. Regarding the war of the gods, the Empyrean, the throne of creation exists to prove one's dominion over the earth. Whoever assumes the throne may determine the world's laws and inner workings, much like how the Creator established his own order. Before the Creator, many other gods fought viciously over the throne, and hence the right to rule the world. And in order to save Tokyo, we must do the same. Regarding the war of the gods, the Empyrean, a nahobino is a god in the fullest, or truest sense, our original form, if you will. In ancient times, we were all nahobino, but when the Creator took the throne, he demanded there be no other gods before him, and diabolized us all. He accomplished this by spiriting our knowledge away. Without the knowledge needed to shape a functioning world, we ceased to be divine, and were left to contend with our fallen nature. Our knowledge was sealed within the Garden of Eden. Mortals soon ate of its fruit, binding all knowledge to their souls, and all who came after. Ever since the fall of man, demons have vied to steal the souls of humankind and restore their former selves, but they were doomed to fail. Long it was futile to seek out our knowledge and reclaim our former glory. But with Armageddon fulfilled, the rules have yet again changed. Aogami's true name is Susanoo. As proto-fiend, he was created to inherit the Amatsukami's full power. I myself provided the template. And as I've said before, I am Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami. It is my personal mission to become a nahobino and rescue Tokyo from the mouth of danger. But to do that, I require your aid.
Understood. So will he be the one to create the world, being that only the nahobino can do it?
It could very well end up being him. But what if I were to say that you, Yuzuru Atsuta, also have that potential?
I do.
After my time spent observing you, I am all but certain you are the one holding my knowledge.
What?
Yes, if you so choose, you too can harness the power of a nahobino and recreate the world. Will you not do so in service of your home?
But that would mean I'm the same as him? If I really do have that power, enough to save Tokyo, I'll do it. I'll become a nahobino.
Your resolve is admirable. Excellent. We now have two nahobino on our side, Atsuta and you. From here, we strike at Bethel headquarters, then make our way to the Empyrean post-haste.
Hey, guys? You think I could be a nahobino too?
My condolences, Dazai, but you do not appear to bear the knowledge of an Amatsukami.
Oh.
Don't be disheartened. I sense yet another's knowledge resting within you.
No way.
However, only its owner can identify it. So I suggest you stay on guard. A demon may be lying in wait for you. With that said, I must begin investigating a way to reach the Empyrean. I'm fairly certain the secret lies in Ueno, given the density of Bethel security there. So, I will concentrate our branch's efforts on that. I will contact you the moment I turn up a solid answer. Until then, please bear with me.
there we have the biggest plot dump of them all. My God, I don't even know where to start there. So, I guess first and foremost, yeah, Aogami this whole time was the wild storm god, Susanoo of the Amatsukami. Makes the comments from the Kunutsi Kami a little more apparent now. A little bit of foreshadowing, and man, trying to keep that to myself. Trying to like withhold all of, you know. Remember the very like start of the game where Koshimizu's like, brother, and they look the same, and then you find out, oh, he's Tsukuyomi. No way. Tsukuyomi only really has one brother of note, and I love it so much. It's a really great revelation. I will say though, Aogami doesn't really act like Susanoo at all. He keeps his temper down. Maybe that's because he's a proto-fiend, not the real god after all.
Listen.
Since you form a nahobino with Aogami, that is, my brother Susanoo, you two are like family to me. To our mutual success. Yeah, man. We're gonna make that world and stuff. God, this is odd. But also in the same just general flow of things, learning that, yeah, the God of Abraham, the God, creator, and maker of all the angels, Abdiel, the other seraphs, you finding out that, no, he's not the God. All along, he's just been a little apprehensive of getting off the throne. And then learning that, yeah, because we now exist, it is 100% undisputable. He's dead. Possibly killed by his own creation. What's up with that? I guess if we head to the Empyrean, we'll find out for sure. So on Director Koshimizu's... Somehow I still don't believe it. If it's really true, then I won't hesitate. Tokyo's my home, and I'll do everything I can to protect it. Same here, man. Got a lot of people we want to protect. Some that we couldn't. God, I love this game, man. It's just a bunch of little things you finally get the answers to. After, you know, the Battle of Armageddon, there was a lot of, you know, what is going on? What are we fighting for? And now we finally have the answer. We're all fighting, in a sense. The War of the Gods is almost repeating. Everyone's trying to reach the throne. It is rather convenient, though, that the Empyrean is in Ueno, Tokyo. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if we'll get any lore explanation for that reasoning, but hey, man. Sorry you can't become a nahobino. I know, it'd be cool if we could all do it, but bad luck, I guess. Wonder whose knowledge I've got inside me. Does that mean I can be a nahobino too? Don't know if I'll ever be a nahobino, but I still want to protect everyone. So I'll fight with all I've got. I'd never be able to do it myself, but Master Abdiel might be able to. Huh? What makes you say that, dude? Like, she did a cruddy job of protecting Tokyo in the first place. Koshimizu literally told us about it. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Bye-bye.
Hey, what do you think I should do now? I can't decide anything on my own. I guess I really do need Master Abdiel. Say, do you know where she is?
Dazai, she just tried to kill me. I don't know, and I don't care.
You think she might be over that way? Come on, let's go see. Master Abdiel, are you all right?
I lost to the Japanese branch. It no longer matters what happens to me.
That's not true! You're not done yet, Master Abdiel!
You saw what happened. Even an archangel is no match for a nahobino.
Then maybe you just have to become a nahobino too! I'll find the human who has your knowledge, and I'll bring them to you.
That won't be necessary.
But
They're already here.
Huh?
It is you, Ichiro Dazai. You are my knowledge.
Me? I'm your knowledge? Wait, that means you can use me to become a nahobino!
The power of the nahobino is forbidden. As the Archangel, I must not defy the condemnation.
But if you became a nahobino, then you could...
Hear my voice and take heed, Abdiel.
Who is that?
If your prayer is indeed for harmony, you must bring that about yourself.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought Dazai back to her. It's probably fine. But, what do we do now? Legit, I'm, like, kind of, I know I'm making a walkthrough here, but I'm kind of lost. Excuse me, ma'am, do I have to, like punch out? Do we use, like, time cards here? Just go when you're done?
A moment, please.
I always thought there was something about Prime Minister Koshimizu, but never expected he'd actually be a god. A real god. Right out of our myths. That's pretty impressive, right? We're colleagues with a god. What a shame. I'd love to brag about it. There's nobody else I could tell. I mean, I'm also kind of a god. I mean, I need Aogami to be that status. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just go. Kind of awkward.
Hey. Can you hear me? What? It's me. Listen, we need to talk. It's serious. But I can't really tell you here. Would you mind meeting me on the roof? I'll go on ahead.
Okay. I guess I was going there anyways. Mysterious voice in my head. I'm sorry, that part... It's creepy. It legitimately unnerved me, I guess is a good word for it. Then again, I'm kind of scared of everything. So... take that as you will.
I heard from an angel the other day, ho. This Tokyo's just a big fake. And soon it's all gonna be gone, ho. This Tokyo's full of fun and goodies, ho. I kinda don't want it to disappear.
I'm right there with you, man. It's sad to say, but I guess our time's almost up, in more ways than one. I know that mysterious voice told us to head to the roof, but there's a couple of scenes you can miss here if you don't take your time. Look, I saw this ghostly figure just fade into that high-rise apartment complex. The residence, whatever. I swear, it was right there!
There was never a building like that there. You sure you're not just confused?
So not only is Tokyo disappearing, but the memories of its existence also fading away. Seeing that in real time, I don't know, it just it gives me this weird feeling like, God, this is really just the final days of this world for people. It's kind of dark. No, really dark. Next week we've got a report at that Sky thing? Sky Tower? Nah, I could never remember. Even though it's pretty famous. Or was it? Oh my god, how can you forget the Sky Tower, bro? There's only one of those. It's like the, icon in Tokyo. Or is it? Oh god. You know, what I really think? My theory is that our current prime minister is an alien. Well, not like that'll fly on the Sunday morning talk shows. I'll keep that one in my pocket for the end of the year TV specials. Yeah, the end of the year. Like we'll hopefully get to. He's not far off though. Just, I don't know. I guess, is the demon an alien in a sense? It technically is from this world. I don't know anymore, man. I guess let's get to it. I wonder who's waiting for us on the roof of the school dorm.
Sorry, I just showed up out of nowhere. Yeah, you're not wrong there. The Tao Isanokami you knew did die. But her soul was reborn by a power beyond description, forming who I am now. As the goddess of creation, my new purpose is to guide the nahobino to his throne. Take a good look. Tokyo is fading like the setting sun. Its time is almost up. Before it's too late, I want you to reach the Empyrean and recreate the world. You risked your life for me and Sahori without even a moment's hesitation. To us, you're a true savior, and in every sense of the word. What power I have shall be yours, and together, we can forge a new future. Until then, will you let me fight at your side? That's all I ask of you. Oh, are you worried about me? Listen, I can fight off a demon or two on my own. So you have nothing to fear. We both know God's miracle is dissipating. Tokyo, and everyone in it, will vanish without a trace. If this stirs your heart even a little, make for the throne and create a new world, one according to your vision. And to foster that, I'll escort you to Dad, where the path to the Empyrean lies.
A new realm of Dot lies before us. One that leads to the Empyrean.
The path to the Empyrean. It has also been called the Temple of Eternity. Long before the first human being, the entity who oversaw this world created a bridge to the throne. However, Bethel headquarters has hidden the keys to access it, and so the path remains closed. There are 3 keys in total. It used to be that Bethel guarded them for safekeeping, but now, the branches that possess them think only of their own gain. So the first thing we need to do is get those keys ourselves. Perhaps a proto-fiend could detect the energy of divine instruments such as these.
I am indeed picking up sources of incredible power. 3 in total. Not to mention hordes of demons around them.
I say we'd better hurry up and find them. I'm sure you can guess how many nahobino aspirants are after the keys themselves, so keep an eye out.
Here we go. Taito City. 3 divine instruments to acquire, and a whole lot of demons in our path to the Empyrean. But we're not going it alone. Tao, Her Holiness, has joined our party. And I don't know about you. This is a pretty happy reunion to me. Let's be off then. Oh? That demon.
Hey, it's you! Wow, what are the odds? Seriously. Thanks for helping me out back then. Gosh, I don't know what I'd do without you. But whatever. I see you've got a different girl with you this time. What's up with that? As if a goddess like her could ever replace me. Come on, you know I'm all you really need. Seriously. Because you and I, we're... never mind. Forget it. Anyways, count me in. Someone's gotta keep you out of trouble, right? Totally.
Not as happy of a reunion, but I guess it makes sense. She's more or less been with us this entire way, whether we like it or not, but man, between Aogami, Tao, and now Amanazako, and all of our demons, we got a lot of company running into what is more or less our final battle. I love Taito City. I love the aesthetics, the fact there's demons everywhere, point proven. It's just such an achievement. The only feeling I have right now is just pure giddiness. This is what I've wanted from a Shin Megami Tensei game forever, and the fact that they just created it. Like, how did they know? It's like they're inside my mind, man. But yeah, now that we're outside the Demon King's castle, that also means about 50 or so Mimon to collect. I know. That's a lot. But it's, well, a lot of fun. Especially here. Oweno Station entrance to northeast, known as Tohoku area. A lot of lines head north from there. Huh. Maybe we'll check that out. Thanks for the pointer. Can't say I know a lot about this area, but legitimately, guys, look at this crap. Like, you can explore it all in any order you want. It's just so goddamn fun. There's nothing stopping you from going straight to the keys, except for the fact that you'll probably die. So, clawing up those mountains, step by step, and just, man, getting stronger along the way. It's just, I don't know. It's amazing. I don't know how else to describe it. Almighty, maybe?
I'd like to ask you something. As a nahobino, we can reach the Empyrean and seat ourselves upon the throne. Doing so will allow you to orchestrate the laws of the universe. In other words, you can manifest an entirely new world. So, should we reach the throne, what exactly do you intend to do? I see. That's perfectly all right, though. There's no need to rush your answer. What say we search for one together? This is rather strange, though. I feel as if something inside me is driving me forward somehow. It's not the same as the responsibilities that a proto-fiend feels upon creation either. This is something that developed much later. It almost feels like it's come from a place of higher power than Bethel. My apologies for speaking so strangely. Please forget my nonsense. As always, I know my purpose is to lend you my strength so you can carry out your will. I want to ensure that you create your own destiny without a single regret. For this, I will do anything.
Man, I like that one. I know what you're thinking. John, really? You've been playing this game for how many hours? You still don't have a universe you want to make? I do. But, oh crap. More importantly, I just really like that dialogue exchange. Picking I don't know isn't a boon or a bane, but this is not good. Oh crap. Yeah! Former bosses, like Lou Guru, are back. Everybody's coming to Taito. I guess they sense the keys and just are drawn to it. Everyone's trying to find their knowledge and, well, recreate the universe. But here's the thing. Tao was not messing around. She can definitely hold her own in a fight. At level 60, she is a force to be reckoned with for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, she has access to holy magic of the heavy variety. Very decent. But on top of this, Light of Order. Not only is this a heal that boosts all of our stats by 3, you remember Aiden and how strong that effect was, but on top of this, cancels our pre-existing debuffs. Yeah, it's strong. But really, we just want it for a high magic stat at the moment. Tao, as a demon, functions a little bit differently, but for the most part, she is a huge asset to your team, and well, if you didn't have her, this whole segment of the game would be very difficult. Just outright. I don't think using Zeodine on the werewolf is a good idea, but man, I do want to recruit this guy, but sadly, yeah, we are 1 level down, so that's just strictly impossible. This was actually the level I arrived in Taito. I was very weak and had to more or less just work our way up to achieving power and eventually, you know, thwarting the former Bethel leaders, but we'll hit him with a Megidolo, why not? I have a path, obviously, to make our build, like, as possible, like, just as strong as, like, possible. Like, it's gonna blow your mind, just in an instant. We're gonna just be doing tons of damage out of nowhere. Our skills at the moment, honestly, leave a lot to be desired. Wrath Tempest, we got some good mileage out of it. But, yeah, it's an old skill. When you really think about it, Chiyoda was a long time ago, but onward we go to, well, find some new demons, find some new ways to increase our power with all of the, you know, numericals we can unlock. Unfortunately, you're going to start out pretty much no matter what here with the entire map covered. It's a bit of a pain, but it'll be all right as there's just a... How many hands is there here total? If they each have 100 and there's 3, I guess, yeah, that's 300. But then how many heads? Quizzing you.
East side of Ueno Station, once back with motorcycle shops. Vroom, vroom.
Okay, guess we're learning a little bit about Ueno, but man, oh gosh. I'm almost like at a loss for words. This has been a very tricky episode to record for me personally. Just because, man, there's a whole lot I want to say, you know? And I want to convey just like how much of like I don't want to say a masterpiece, but designing this must have not been easy, as I really hope we can get past this guy. Nope. His right hand barely touched my toenail, I guess. Oh, come on. What? We're not doing it. How are you even talking to me? You don't have a mouth.
I hold your life in the palm of my hand.
Hate to break it to you.
Now we bargain.
Nah, there's no way. I think we can survive. Maybe, okay, one attack from the Hecaton Kairos. That's not too bad. You know, now that you mention it, these Hecaton Kairos, man, they're pretty strong. Dare I say beefy. What if we had that power on our side? I'm starting to get some ideas, but their Magatsuhi turn is up. I don't know how this is gonna go, honestly. They're, not demonstrably higher level than us. The Dekarabi in particular are pretty much a carbon copy of the boss fight with Ariok, so they should be easy enough to take down. Let's use Hamon here. Hopefully it... Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't get the instant kill. That's fine, though. That was still a ton of damage. Luckily, we do have Cucullin for Hecaton Kairos, though. Still not a lot of damage. We really got to work on a good Zon demon, in particular for this region of Dot. Heads up, you want that. But if you are a magic character, always prioritize your heroes' stats over your demons. You can make plenty of like different demons of different types. I'm a little worried. No, we should have enough damage. Yeah. Even if Hecaton Kairos doesn't like get destroyed by this next Zondime, we should, in theory, have enough to like tank another hit. Oh no, Clotho's going, so we're totally fine. All right, but as you can see, yeah, a lot of the fights here, we cannot cut through them like previous battles in Dot. It's pretty tricky, and everyone sort of has like a white jumpsuit, except for our hero. Kind of stand out a little bit. I like it though. I didn't really plan for that, but I guess that'll work. And God, there's just so many demons, and there's a lot to talk about, so I should probably step on it. If you are running a physical build, though, I do recommend following this path, as you will become very strong very quickly with just this one demon essence.
This looks like the territory of the Greek demons, huh? Yup, must be. Gotta say, though, not the biggest fan of those guys. It's like they think they're better than everyone else. You know what I mean? Oh, but their leader, Zeus, is kind of a scoundrel. I can kind of relate to that, just a little bit. Hey, you better not lose. Got it? Good.
Amanazako, he's a serial adulterer. I don't know if that should be relatable to you. My God. Anyway, as Amanazako will point out, where the crud you come from? God dang, Cerberus blends in with all the white. Jeez. Anyway, this is the Greek territory of Taito, and yeah, it is sort of partitioned, almost like a theme park in a sense. You're going to find a lot of Greek demons around here, but also there's a bit of a mix of everything. We'll acquire Hecaton Kairos' essence at the very start of this region if you're following my path, and I discovered this skill just straight up on my own. Like, you gotta remember, my first playthrough this game, no guides existed, there was very little information at all, but simply put, the skill on Hecaton Kairos, Critical Zealot, is so unbelievably unbalanced. It's just crazy, because this drastically increases your critical damage, but all your normal hits will go down a bit. But he comes with a aura that makes your next attack 100% crit. This, on top of the fact that he will eventually give us Fizz Flaroma, it's just, man. Yeah, he's got a good set on him. On top of that, Mortal Jihad is just straight up a upgrade from our Wrath Tempest skill. So yeah, get him. More or less, he just shows up perfectly for you. You could also try to negotiate with some Hecaton Kairos, but there's really no need to do that. There is a mysterious fellow over there, but there's the chance that he instantly wants to fight. Like, who was it that did that? Ah, yeah, Shikioji. So we don't want to have to deal with that. Maybe once we, you know, a little bit more secure.
Zeus got the lightning. Can destroy whole universe, yeah? Scary.
I don't know about the whole universe. I don't think he's that strong. Jeez. How could he not take down Ariok if that was the case? He was sandbagging hardcore. Jeez. But I don't know. Just wear rubber suit. We can't do anything. We beat him. We found his Achilles heel. Halt. You're not with our forces. Who sent you?
Yo, mama.
Our Lord Zeus resides here. This is no place for a demon like you. Now shoot! Shoot! Yeah, I don't really... You're not the boss of me. So we'll just mosey on and find a new demon who actually summons other demons. The Necromancer, Nebiros, who... Yeah, I kind of want to get into a fight. No! He fled already, dang it. That is a tricky demon to get into a battle with, I'll say that much. We love summoning Decarabia, but yeah, this is as far as I want to go for this part. I still honestly have a lot of prep work to do. Because, well, believe it or not, in this short amount of time, we've already reached the first key. Zeus is right up there, standing ever so menacingly with his 2 scythes on his arm. How does he wipe? Anyway, that's gonna just about do it for today, guys. Oh, Taito, and even a 1-0 is just such a huge portion of the game. We still have abscesses to take down and a myriad of quests to get started on. And come to think of it, if there's 3 keys, but there were 4 people at the summit, who do you think doesn't have one yet? Interesting. Well, we'll expand on that in the next episode. I just can't say it enough. It is a huge bummer that we are reaching the end, but man, I love Shin Megami Tensei. I love this game, and I want to show you everything that this last zone has to offer. So thanks for watching. See you next time, more Shin Megami Tensei V. Bye.